Most of my videos are not necessarily addressed to Bitcoin beginners. We have definitely covered some more advanced subjects on the channel, like mining death spirals, the liquid sidechain, and game theoretical ideas. So every once in a while, I think it's a good idea to create a video that is suitable for the newcomers of the space. You might already know the talking points of today's video, so see them as a reminder and use the video to help your pre-coiner friends. In this video, we talk about the top 5 mistakes that Bitcoin and crypto beginners do once they get started. Many of us have made these mistakes, and I certainly did as well, at least for some of them, so I'm here to prevent you from doing them. Please notice that none of this is financial advice, it's purely for educational purposes. Mistake number 1 is trading. If you're new, this might sound odd. People are talking about trading crypto all the time. Isn't this what it's all about? How is trading a mistake? As a Bitcoiner, your main goal is not speculation, gambling, or even investing, but simply saving. Bitcoin can be used as a technology to save. In one of my latest videos, I argued why Bitcoin will definancialize our system in which everyone has become an investor. Bitcoin turns you into a saver instead. Saving is not speculation, but trading is. Don't get me wrong here, I don't say that trading can't work or that there are no successful traders, but I would say that it won't work for almost everyone who tries it. I even understand why it's fun for some people, and I don't scrutinize traders. However, there are various reasons why I would not advise you to trade Bitcoin or crypto in general. Trading involves timing the market. Essentially, when you trade, you believe that you are smarter than the market as a whole and will outperform it. What makes you so confident about that? You are a beginner after all. Trading is also an active process and takes your time away from productive and enjoyable activities. Saving, on the other hand, is passive. Over time, trading might increase your risk appetite. When you start playing with leverage, the chances are quite high that you will blow up and all your savings are gone. And trading means buying and selling, which significantly increases your tax burden at the end of the year. So what should you do instead? Set up a DCA plan. DCA stands for Dollar Cost Averaging. This plan buys Bitcoin periodically and automatically without you doing anything, monthly, weekly, daily, or even once per hour. You therefore get an average price while Bitcoin rises and falls. It's completely passive and shows how it's about saving and not investing. Most exchanges offer this service. If you want to buy bigger chunks on top of your DCA plan every once in a while, I would suggest doing it when Bitcoin has dropped significantly and fear is overwhelming greed. This leads us to the second mistake, having a short time horizon. It makes no sense to buy Bitcoin with the goal of selling it the following week, month, or even year, since Bitcoin's price fluctuates a lot. Bitcoin could be worth more in a week, but then less in 2 weeks, and then a lot more in 3 weeks. You should think of a time horizon of at least 5 years in my opinion. If you keep studying Bitcoin during these 5 years, you might come to the conclusion that the actual time horizon is infinite, and that you will never sell your Bitcoin but use it to buy goods and services in the future. This infinite time horizon is my mindset at least. The third mistake is connected to studying Bitcoin. I of course don't expect you to go full time and put all your energy into understanding the technology and societal implications. But if you can spare an hour or two every once in a while listening to a podcast, watching a few of my videos, or reading a Bitcoin book, I believe it will help your conviction tremendously. Because the third mistake is panic selling. You read about some bad news or see the price crashing by 50% and you want to leave the sinking ship. An understandable reaction, but historically not the best idea. Bitcoin's history is full of fear, uncertainty, and doubt spread by the media. Bitcoin was supposed to be dead hundreds of times and had crazy price crashes numerous times as well. But nothing has changed. Bitcoin has always recovered. If you study Bitcoin, you will understand why. And a decline in price will not affect you whatsoever. You have the long-term time horizon anyway and the conviction through what you've learned. The next mistake is diversification. This is more of a nuanced one because there are different opinions regarding this topic. Some people believe it's best to own many different types of cryptos, others think Bitcoin should be the only one in your portfolio. I'm more in the latter camp and here's why. First, Bitcoin is the king, has always been the king, and everyone else follows the king. If Bitcoin crashes, your coins will crash with it. Maybe with a slight delay, but they will follow and often perform even worse. All cryptos are strongly correlated with Bitcoin. And second, the top 100 crypto coins are changing all the time. Only Bitcoin remains on top. Ethereum is the only other crypto which has achieved some network effect and seems positioned as the number 2 spot for now. Although I would argue that it has stronger competition than Bitcoin has. There simply is no digital gold alternative to Bitcoin that can compete with the same level of security and decentralization. I don't take the position that every crypto besides Bitcoin is a complete scam, but am quite sure that 99.9% of them are. They are pump and dump schemes attracting the greedy. Sure, you can bet that you get in early and sell to the next ones coming after you, but that's just gambling, not even investing and surely not saving. I wouldn't be confident holding any crypto besides Bitcoin for, let's say, 10 years. If you achieve that conviction through a lot of research, go for it. If you want to keep it simple, buy Bitcoin. And last but certainly not least, don't keep your coins on exchanges. You honestly can't even call them your coins because you don't own them until you take self-custody of them. Instead, you only have an IOU of the exchange. If the exchange gets hacked or you get excluded from it for some reason, like your state making Bitcoin illegal or sanctions, you have no chance to get your Bitcoin. Instead, you need to take responsibility of them and store them on your own wallet. Software wallets are probably fine to begin with, but you should upgrade to a hardware wallet like the Bitbox sooner rather than later. If your savings position in Bitcoin becomes significant, you should start thinking about multi-signature solutions as well. Bonus hint number 6 is to take privacy seriously. Don't tell anyone how much Bitcoin you have, don't tell them how you store them, etc. This is linked to the self-custody argument. If you take responsibility of your coins, you don't want to become a target for criminals in the same breath. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and took something out of it. I would appreciate it if you sent this to your friends and family who are new to Bitcoin, and I'm sure they will find it helpful. I would also appreciate it if you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for further content, and then I see you next time.